Namaste. This is Becca of Yin Yang Yoga, and I'd like to share a brief practice with you. So begin by coming to the top of your mat into mountain pose, palms together at the heart center, and connecting to your breath, breathing in and out evenly and smoothly. Please listen to your body during this practice. Come out of a pose early if you need to, or you may choose not to do some of the movements or poses, and that's fine too. Sensation is the language of the body. So tuning into sensation here. And I invite you to set a personal intention for your practice, focusing on a positive quality and bringing it into this moment through the senses and through your imagination, bringing it to life in your mind, maybe even starting to feel the feelings of your intention in the here and the now. Give it your full attention for the next 3 breaths. Release the arms down to your sides. Turn and face the long edge of the mat, turning the toes out about 45 degrees. Come into a squat position, exhale, and inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, squat. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squat. Inhale, straighten. 3 more, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good, exhale, staying in the squat here. Keep breathing. And turn the chest one direction, keeping the knees over the ankles. Look over that arm a bit. Breathe. Come back to center, straighten the legs for a moment. Come back into squat, exhale. Good, keep breathing. And rotate the chest the other direction, keeping the knees over the ankles. Watch out for that knee flopping in there. You can use the hand to help keep it in alignment. Good, come back to center and inhale, straighten the legs. Good. Now you turn the left foot 90 degrees. I'll mirror you. Come into a lunge position. Place the forearm on the thigh and reach the arm overhead. Breathe. Spinning the chest open, hug in and up here. Anchor the outside edge of the right foot down. Maybe rotating the head looking towards the bicep. Good, bring yourself back up to center. And turn the right foot 90 degrees, coming into lunge position, arm to thigh, reaching the arm long overhead, spinning the chest open, anchoring the outside edge of the left foot. And maybe turn the gaze towards the bicep. Breathe. Hug in and up on the belly. Bring it back to center. Bring the foot forward. Okay, again to the left. Bring the forearm onto the thigh. Open the chest, and this time we're going to take the arm behind the back, turning the palm away. Some of you might be able to reach around for that front thigh. Coming into your lunge, opening the chest, hug in and up here. And then if you can, take the forearm off the thigh, reaching long and breathing. Bringing the forearm back to the thigh and wrapping the half bind there, coming back up out of the lunge and to the other side, turning the foot, bringing the forearm to the thigh, opening the chest, taking the arm behind the back, turning the palm away from you. You might be able to reach around for that top thigh, hug in and up here. And then if you can, take the arm off the leg. All sides of the neck equally lengthened. Doing your best with your breath. Bringing the forearm back to the thigh. Unwrapping that half bind on the arm and coming out of the lunge. And now back to the left side, coming into a triangle pose. Feel this crease deepen right at the top of the thigh. Bringing the hand to leg, or you can use a block or fingertips to floor. Swinging the chest open, reaching the other arm up towards the sky, and then moving into core triangle here. Tend to lean on that bottom arm, so removing that support, working the core, lengthening all sides of the neck, and breathing. Good, and give that knee a little bit of a bend. Come up out of the pose. And the foot forward, we'll do the other side. Hinging into triangle, feel the crease form at the top of the thigh. Fingertips to leg, block or floor. Reaching the other fingers up. Good, and then removing the arm that you tend to lean on there, taking it into the core. And breathe. And giving that knee a little bit of a bend, rising back up, turning the feet forward, and heel toe the feet together underneath you. Good. Come to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here for a moment and breathe. Hug in and up on the belly. Shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the chin. Bending the knees a lot. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step one foot back, then the other. Coming to downward facing dog. Be aware of your spinal alignment here. The tendency is to overarch the back by pushing the chest too far back to the legs, okay, like this. So you want to have the natural curves of the spine present, shoulders away from the ears. Again, so just kind of notice if you're really pushing back and overdoing the pose, hug into the belly, shoulders away from the ears, lengthening tailbone through the crown of the head. Smooth the breath. With your breath shifted into plank. And then go ahead and let the knees come down. Working on 4-part chaturanga here. Okay, so you'll have the knees down. Keep the elbows over the wrists. And lower the shoulders towards the height of the elbows. You may not get there, you might want to stay higher. Straighten the legs. And then straighten the arms. Let the knees come down. Keep breathing. Lower the chest, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. We'll do that one more time. Knees come down, lower the chest, straighten the legs, and straighten the arms, and come back to downward facing dog. Now let your knees come down to the mat. Come onto the forearms and stretch out the legs behind you, coming onto the balls of the feet. If that's too much, you can let the knees come down. Dolphin plank. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, let both heels drop over to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out, heels to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out, heels to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, heels to the left. One more each side, inhale, center. Exhale, inhale, center, and exhale. Good. Breathe in, center, and then slinky it down. Come all the way down onto the belly. Stack the hands under the forehead. And let everything relax here, breathing into the belly. Smooth and even breathing. See if you can feel your heart beating. Reconnecting with your intention for your practice. Lift the head, roll over onto your back, and hug the knees into the chest. Keep the left knee held in, straighten out the right leg so it's hovering a few inches above the floor. If you have back issues, take it higher in the air. And then straighten that left leg. If you have neck issues, place the hands behind the head as you rotate up towards the leg. Otherwise, you can interlace the fingers, extending the pointer fingers in Charlie's Angels Mudra. Breathe. Come back to center, hugging both knees in. Do the other side. Straightening out the leg, hovering it above the floor at some level that works for your back. You know your back, so take care of it. Straightening the leg up towards the ceiling. Neck issues, support as you move into the twist. Otherwise, interlace the fingers. Charlie's Angels Mudra. Do your best with your breath. And bring it back to center. Releasing the feet down. Open the knees out to either side. Soles of the feet coming together. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling, stretching into the hands. Opening the hands, which are an extension of the heart. And allowing the breath, the lungs filling and releasing to massage the heart muscle. Release the hands, fold the legs back together, and stretch out your legs, finding a position for final relaxation pose, Shavasana. You can do traditional corpse pose, laying on your back with arms and legs extended, or you might want to bend your knees if you have lower back issues with that pose. Bringing the knees together at center, just leaning them together. Finding a comfortable position just for a short period of integration here. Receiving the benefits of your practice to all the levels and layers of your being. Physical, mental, emotional, energetic, and spiritual. Beginning with your breath, gradually deepen your breathing. And notice how you feel, body, mind, and spirit. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, move the hands and the feet. Let those grow into bigger movements and stretches. Rolling onto your side. Use your arms to lift your torso up away from the floor, coming to a seated position. Bring the palms together to your heart center. Connect to your breath. Connect to your intention for this practice. And connect to gratitude. May the benefits of your practice stay with you and expand outward from your being to other beings. I thank you for taking the time to practice with me. Namaste.